good morning. It's Atuchi Bridals again, 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 again. I go live for you, Atuchi Bridals again. So, still on measurement, love. Still on measurement. We thank God for a blessed day. Depending on where you're watching me from. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Yes, I love you, my lovely friends. I love you. And my previous video we talked about shoulder. You can see the shoulder here. I told you that when you are taking the shoulder measurement, you start from the back. Start from the back. And now I want to bring something to our notice. Measurements very, very deep. For us to get accurate result, for us not to make mistake, for us to be happy when you finish making a dress for your customer and the customer put it on. Wow. You just be looking at it, you say, wow, it's like food. Oh, don't go on. So now, this is our mannequin, my mannequin. So, my brothers and my sisters, hope you give thanks to God, because it is written in Psalm 118 that the Lord is good and his mercies endure forever. And another one again is said, if at all you want to boast, boast in my name. So we'll boast in the name of the Lord God Almighty. Yes, because we are boss. We are boss. We are boss made by him. So now, quick one. You see, I have already drew everything, already written it on it, so you understand it better and lovely and sweet. Fashion is very sweet too, very, if you get the key, if you get it rightly. So now, measurement. You can see I wrote shoulder here, I wrote bust here, I wrote under bust here, under bust round, under bust length. Then you can see this palm here. I know you have it. Touch your own. Good. So that's our belly button. So this is our waist round, then waist length. Then you can see sleeve. Then you can see the hip. That is the bumper. The hip part. You see I wrote hip round here, hip length. Then I wrote hip round. Why all these measurements? Yes, for you to get accurate result. And maybe a customer comes to you and say they want to make a gown, fitted gown, or a wedding gown, fitted, or a short nail gown, nail length gown. These are the measurements that you are going to take. It requires this kind of measurement to get a sweet result. So now you can see, still talking on my tape, you see my tape, how it's looking sweet every time. So let your own look neat and beautiful. Don't let it look horrible. Because if you keep it anyhow, it's going to be stiff. So for it not to be stiff, when you are done, just hang it on somewhere. The tape too will be happy with you. So as I was saying, when you want to take measurements now, see, you can see it now. The shoulder, this is your bust. You make sure your tape, if you want to take a gown, all these places need to be fitted. So you see, when you want to take a length measurement, you see, just listen to me as I was saying it. This is the bust, this is the under bust. For the breast part to come out fitted, this is the length. That is where length comes from. You measure it up to this under bust, the length, you write it down. When you write it down, then you do like this, you put it, that is where under bust round comes in. Hope you are seeing it very well. Under bust round comes in. Then you do like this, you measure it fitted. Don't forget, you know, when you are doing that, I know you are seeing me, you will use your hand, make sure it's not staying like this. No. You use your hand to bring it up. And you know, the way I told you, when you are measuring, you don't put the whole of your finger, you have to hold it with the tip of your finger for you not to add to the measurement. So you see, this is how we do it. You measure the under bust and you write it down. That's another one. You measure from your shoulder to your waist here. You can see waist length. Waist length, some people waist length might be 16, some 17, some 19, at times it depends on the style, and at times it depends on the style. Yes, don't quote me wrong. So measure length. This is the waist. This is your belly button. So you measure waist round. You have to measure waist round. So you do like this. Hold your tape round. You hold it. See the way I did it. You know, say na mannequin be this one, so body no dey straight, just dey stiff. So this is how we do it. You see, for you to get a waist round measurement, accurate measurement. Yes, fashion is sweet. Don't be tired. A lot of measurements, but when you get the key of measurement, wow, you don't need to fear because you always get everything accurately. So now, this is waist. So now, we want to measure hip length. You have to measure hip length too. You have to measure hip length. When you measure waist length, waist round, you have to measure hip length. That is where the hip length comes in. How do you measure hip length? You do like this. As you measure it, you just use your eye to gauge it to where the hip is. You see the hip length here. This is the hip length. You measure it, you write it down. When you write it down, you now come and measure hip round. Hip round. You can see me placing it on the hip. Yes, it has to be on the hip. On the hip. You know why this thing is not relaxing? Because it's mannequin, so I know you understand what I'm saying. So hip round, hip round, hip round, hip round, hip round, hip round. It has to be on your bum, on your hip to get accurate measurement. So you see, that's another one. So now, let's say we are making a nail length gown. You measure to the nail. You can see. I want you to see it properly. You can see I wrote nail. Nail. You see? Nail. Some people might like it above the nail. Some people might like it exactly on the nail. Why some people might, if it's going to be a wedding gown, you have to measure all the way to your ankle. Yes, down, down. And you know wedding gown flows has a tail. That one is for another day. But this one we are talking about short. This nail length gown. So you can see what I wrote. So this is now is sleeve. If you don't know where sleeve is, beginners, hope you are jotting something down. Good. As you do so, the Lord will bless you. For that sleeve. So you see, if you're taking a short sleeve measurement, you can see I wrote the sleeve. You take from here, depending where the person wants it to reach. You see, the sleeve. And don't forget, as you take the straight length measurement of sleeve, you take a round measurement. You see, what I will advise you to do, you see all these things that is written here, have a jotter or a book. You write all these things down, so that when the customer comes, you don't forget. You know, as a beginner, maybe when you finish measuring, you say, when the person about writing, you say, hey, I forget to measure the length, I forget to measure this one. So all these things are necessary, very, very important. All these key measurements are necessary. So you jot it down. So when the customer comes, to make it easy for you, you just put it. As you are measuring, you see the one that you have measured, you write the number there, you tick it. The one that you have measured, you write the number there, you tick it. That is how you get accurate results. My love, I know you will find this helpful. And if you do, follow me for more. And the Lord will bless the works of our hands because He has the power to do so. So before then, remain blessed. I love you. Clock it. Keep clocking. Clock it. I love you. God bless you.